Do you struggle with hitting lefty on lefty or righty on righty in MLB The Show 24? Well, worry no more. After today, you won't have that problem any longer. Yo, what's going on, all my MLB The Show 24 sluggers? It's Berserker84 here with a quick hitting tips video focused on lefty versus lefty matchup. Before we get into the video, if you would give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted when I drop a new video. I try to provide tips to help players get better or any other info I see it may be useful. So I would greatly appreciate your support to help beat the algorithms and get this info out to as many people as I can. So let's get into today's video. First thing we're going to talk about today, this video, is the settings that you're going to need for this. You're going to want to go into your settings and go to your offense to where your hitting settings are. You want your hitting interface to be on zone, and you want to go down to your PCI anchor and you want to put that on preset. And I put my PCI anchor reset on each batter so it'll stay there until the next batter where I got it set. And you want to turn your PCI dots on. Those are settings that you're going to need for these tips that I'm going to provide you. Now I'm going to show you how to activate the anchor dots and how to use those. Alright, so what you're going to do is push in on left stick, and then you want to set it to that inside dot. So you want to go over and select that inside dot, and you want to push it in again, and that'll select that dot, and your PCI is going to be anchored there. In practice mode, it will change every pitch, but the way I told you to set it up with those settings, I told you it won't change until the next batter unless you physically change it yourself. It'll be in that position until the next batter. So that's how you activate those anchor dots on for your PCI if you're unfamiliar with how to use those. Okay, now let's take a look at a clip I recorded inside practice mode where I have a lefty on lefty set up here, and I have the anchor dot, selected on the inside middle. And you can adjust this where you can have the anchor dot up top on the inside, or you can have it down low on the inside, depending on how your opponent is pitching you in their tendencies and what you think they may be throwing. Because if you're playing online, 9 times out of 10, a lefty on lefty, they're going to pitch you on the inside. So you can have a head start on that fastball if they pitch it on the inside. Instead of having to come from the middle of the strike zone, you'll already be having a head start by having your anchor dot selected on that inside dot. And you'll be able to time up those pitches, whether it's a fastball or off speed. You'll be able to time it up and get good contact on the ball instead of, like I said, having to come from the middle of the strike zone. And I have this set up with all-star difficulty pitching. All the sliders going toward, all the pitches are going to go toward the inside. So you may want to go into practice mode and practice this yourself before you get online and play, so you'll get familiar with it and you'll be able to use this technique. And that's pretty much the tip. It's not a whole lot to it. It's just helping you get a head start on it, on that pitch, by being on the inside anchored instead of in that middle. It's going to help you with those lefty versus lefties, and you can do this on righty versus righty also. So hopefully this tip helped you out, and it'll help you get better matchups against righty on righty, lefty on lefty. And that's going to be it for today's video. And if you would, check out some other videos on my channel, and you may find those helpful also. I'll pin a couple of them in the end of the video here. And also subscribe to the channel and like the video if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one.